Mother truckers, man. What's good? It's your boy CDL Keiko, and I'm back with another banger, man. Today is our last day of CDL school. The last day that you guys are gonna see. I actually do have one last review class on Tuesday, but I'm headed to the yard right now because basically I'm going every single day so I can study the truck and do my thing with the inspections. The reason this is the last one that you guys are gonna see is because my last class, I don't want to have to worry about, you know, trying to film or anything like that. I want to focus up and prepare for my test. My test is on Friday, guys. The best piece of advice that I've been given from my cousin Champion Trucker is just to keep a even level-headed mind. Don't get too excited, don't get too overwhelmed or anything like that, man. I do feel confident that I can pass the test first try, you know, God willing and everything like that. But you know, this is the whole point of me going to school, is to learn and to learn the material that's going to help me pass the test. Once we pass our test, that opens up a whole new chapter, man. As I've said before, if I can do this, so can you. You know what I'm saying? I never thought in my lifetime that I would be embarking on this journey, but life just has a funny way of guiding you. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd be embarking on this journey, but here I am. You know what I'm saying? And you know, even though I never thought I would be doing this, obviously I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So if I can do it, so can you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're thinking about getting your CDL, not even just getting your CDL, it could be you want to start a business, you want to start a clothing brand, you want to start a YouTube channel, whatever you guys want to do, you can do it. I know it's cliche and everybody says it, but I'm telling you, bro, you can do it, bro. You just got to put your mind to it. We're about 5 minutes from school right now, but it's just looking too gorgeous outside for me not to film a little POV, man. You can see the mountains in the background. The sun is out. The sun's out, but what's crazy is it's kind of chilly outside. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's about 55 degrees outside, but the sun's out. I guess it looks beautiful and whatnot. Yellow light, let's slow it down. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, you know, for staying a part of this journey, man. We're on the road to 100 subscribers here. And, you know, hopefully somebody's been watching that's in the same position as me, you know, whether that's going to CDL school or about to finish or thinking about it. I don't know. You know, that's the main point is, yeah, I want to document, you know, my journey with it. But I also want to help inspire others or maybe answer any questions here and there. I'm no expert. I'm a rookie, as you guys can see, but still, it always feels good to watch somebody, you know, go through similar things you went through. You know what I'm saying? I feel like trucking is a controversial, like, career, if that makes sense, bro. Because, bro, more and more, you know, the more and more I've gotten into it, the more I see people talking about, you know, whether it's good to get into trucking, whether it's not good. You know what I'm saying? There's been people that have commented on my videos like, hey, you know, good luck with trucking. You know, I tried it, wasn't for me, this is that. Then you hear other people on the other end, they'll be like, hey, you know, trucking changed my life. It's really good. You know, you can get into it, good money and different things like that. So that's why I feel like it's a controversial career. Of course, I'm excited, you know, to get it started and get with a company and figure out what I'm going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? There's a part of me that's a little bit nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because even though I've been going to school is different than actually, you know, going with a company and going and picking up loads and driving by yourself and doing all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's different, you know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point. You know, with a lot of these careers out here, you don't really necessarily know what it's like. Like people that become cops, they don't really necessarily know what it's like until they actually become a cop, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of how it is, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to, my main goal with this is I want to stay consistent. You know, whatever company I go with, I'm not trying to, you know, hop company to company. I want to stay with one and then, you know, figure it out from there. Like if worst come to worst, if I have to go to another company, okay, but I want to stay consistent, man. That's my thing, man. I've had a lot of jobs, man. I've hopped here and there, different types of different fields and different things like that. And, you know, none of them really stuck with me as far as like feeling like I could make a career out of this stuff. So far, you know, trucking has felt good. Like I said, I haven't actually experienced the actual real trucking part, you feel me, because I've been in school, but so far it's been treating me good. All right, y'all, so we are at the yard ski with it as normal. the normal trucks is normal. Now the truck that I will be testing with is actually being used right now. So I'm about to just practice the outside inspection. This is going to be your best friend during the inspections, bro. Once you learn, you know, what you're supposed to go to, what you're supposed to go to next, and what you're supposed to say, even if you forget, bro, even if you forget a part or something, this list is going to save you, bro. CDL school is pretty much very similar to just regular, you know, like grade school, like when it comes to, you know, learning a specific subject like science or history. Only difference is you're pretty much having to actually, you know, physically perform some things, whereas like you're not just taking a written test and whatnot. But that's pretty much how all CDL schools is. When I first started, bro, a lot of times I was like, damn, bro, this is overwhelming. This is a lot of stuff I gotta learn and different things like that. But I'm telling you, bro, all of this is not actually a lot to learn, bro. As far as the driving and the maneuvers, that's a whole nother part as well. But even with that, man, practice makes perfect. I'm gonna try to do my whole outside pre-trip inspection without using that list. So my list is gonna stay down there the whole time. I will now begin my outside inspection for my Class A. First, I'm taking a visual representation of the truck. I make sure it's not leaning to the left or the right. I'm also checking underneath the truck to make sure there are no visual leaks, and there aren't any. So now we'll begin with my lenses. The 5 at the top of my vehicle, the 3 in the middle are the ID for this vehicle. The 2 on the outside are the width. They are amber in color because they're towards the front. They are not cracked, broken, or damaged. They have no hanging wires, and they are clean and in good condition. Next, we'll move to my headlights. Now there's multiple lights within my headlights. I have my high beam and my low beam, which are clear in color. They are securely mounted. They are not cracked, broken, or damaged. They have no hanging wires, and they are clean and in good condition. And then I have my signal light, four-way flasher, and parking light. They are amber in color. They are securely mounted. They are not cracked, broken, or damaged. They have no hanging wires, and they are clean and in good condition. Now I'm gonna check my critical fluid levels. Let's get this one done. Damn. Let's get that one done. Man. First, we're gonna begin with my coolant reservoir. My coolant reservoir is securely mounted. All the bolts are present. The body itself is not cracked, broken, or damaged, or leaking. It is filled to the proper level. The cap is on tight, and underneath the cap it is not leaking. All of the hoses leading to my coolant reservoir are securely fastened with clamps and have no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts, or leaks. I'm also checking underneath my engine and transmission to make sure there are no visible leaks, and there are none. Next, we'll go with my power steering reservoir. My power steering reservoir is securely mounted. All the bolts are present. The body itself is not cracked, broken, or damaged, or leaking. It is filled to the proper level. The cap is on tight, and underneath the cap, it is not leaking. All of the hoses leading to my power steering reservoir are securely fastened with clamps and have no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts, or leaks. The next is my engine oil dipstick. How I would properly take a reading is I would have my engine off. I would pull the stick out, clean it off, stick it back in, pull it out, and take my reading. My engine oil dipstick is securely mounted. It is not broken or damaged or leaking. It is filled to the proper level. The cap is on tight, and it is not leaking. The next is my steering systems. I'm gonna start with my power steering gearbox. My power steering gearbox is securely mounted. All the bolts are present. There are no illegal welds. It is not cracked, broken, or damaged, or leaking. All of the hoses leading to my power steering gearbox are securely fastened with fasteners and have no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts, or leaks. Then next, I have the rest of my steering linkage. My steering linkage is securely mounted. There are no illegal welds. All the bolts are present, secure with castle nut and carter pin. The bushings are not dried or cracked, and everything is properly greased. So I'm not about to go through the whole entire inspection just because it's going to take too long, and I don't want to make this video too long. But as you can see, man, I'm feeling good about everything. So I'm just going to continue and finish the rest of the inspection on my own. You can never get enough practice, man, because hey, when it's time to test, it's time to test. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no going back and trying to practice this and there. You know what I'm saying? So might as well just get as much practice as I can get. Get in 3 points of contact. Got a hand, a foot, and another foot. Let's get in. Now this one's a manual truck, man. So we will not be moving this one or doing anything with it because I don't even want to mess around with it. No disrespect to manual drivers out there, but who wants to sit here and have to keep on shifting and doing this with a big old truck and worried about the trailer and everything else? You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to drive, baby. I will now begin my in-cab inspection for my Class A. First, we're going to begin with my safety start. My seatbelt is not broken or damaged, cut or frayed. Well, this seatbelt is low-key a little frayed. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little frayed. I ain't gonna lie, this seatbelt's a little frayed, man. My parking and my emergency brake are both engaged, and as you can tell, indicated by the light, obviously I'm gonna have an automatic truck, so there'll be like the whole gear shift right here. By the light, the truck is in neutral. But in a manual truck, if you want to really check if it's in neutral, you just kind of play with it like that. You know, they kind of play with it like that. No homo. On my actual test date, I'm not gonna vlog. I'm not gonna do any and none of that. I'm gonna do the test. My test is at 11 a.m. I'm gonna take care of that. And then if we pass and stuff, I mean, even if we don't pass, but we're gonna pass, I'll still make like a video, you know, on my experience and what it was like and everything like that. This is eventually gonna be us, guys, on the road. Now, of course, I'm not gonna be holding no camera and whatnot while I'm driving. This is, you know, gonna be either mounted to my head or mounted somewhere or whatever, eventually. But we gonna be on the road, driving, man. Not this mountain, because there's no way we can go up this mountain here. But we gonna be on the road. You feel me? On the road, man. We're gonna test my lighting indicators. First, we're gonna test them from the inside, and then at a later point, Mr. Examiner, if you can please step out in front of my vehicle and to make sure they're working from the outside. But first, we're gonna test them from the inside. We have my left-hand turn signal. It is working properly. My right-hand turn signal is working properly. Then my emergency four-way flashers are working properly. Then my parking light working properly. And then my high beam and my low beam are working properly. We talked about the pros and cons of being local or like regional OTR and all this stuff. And you know, like I said, I'm leaning towards staying locally. But then again, I do like the thought of getting the experience of going over the road somewhere, you know what I'm saying, having a sleeper and doing things like that. Last day of school has been pretty chill, man. I know it's just been a lot of talking and you guys seeing the truck, a beauty if it is. But if you guys are looking to get your CDL and you live in the Santa Clarita Valley area, the Valley area near LA, I cannot recommend this school enough. Commercial trucking school, man. It's really great people, really great school. They do, you know, about everything you could ever ask. Any extra study and any questions, they answer it, bro. And I've had nothing but a great experience. And I'm not even really like a review type of guy. I'm not a person that really goes and leaves reviews. But for these people, I left a very nice review on their whole entire thing. All right, yellow bumblebee. Till next time. It's probably the last time I'm gonna see you, but I appreciate you because you were the truck that I would come and, you know, basically cheat on my main truck with when the main truck wasn't available. So you were the side truck, and I appreciate you. You ain't really did nothing for me, bro, to be honest. You didn't do nothing for me. Never really even conversated with you at all. Kind of ugly. Same thing with you. I mean, maybe we had like a conversation. I ain't gonna lie, with your sunspots and everything like that, man, you gotta get that fixed. You look like it kind of, you know, like the right part's kind of leaning a little bit, but we appreciate you for your service. And you, I never drove you before, never even took a look at you. You're nothing to me. And here in the corner we have Dodge Chargiana. So we couldn't say bye to my main truck because they took her out to go on a drive with another student, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know, my main truck, she has a lot of holes. You know what I'm saying? So I know how it can be. You feel me? But yeah, man, this is pretty much gonna be the end of the video. Not gonna talk your guys' head off. This is my last day of CDL school. I wanted to get this out the way. Like I said, I actually do have my last class on Tuesday. I want to focus up on the task at hand, so I won't be filming that. Probably the next time you'll see a video from me, you guys are going to see this video on Monday, but the next time after that you'll see a video from me is after we take our test, get our CDL and everything like that. That's when you'll see the next video as the results of it. Appreciate the ones that are staying tuned for the journey. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. But this will be the end of this video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. CDL test this Friday, test week. We are blessed. You can do anything you put your mind to, and we out.